Hello everyone. So today we'll be looking at 6th grade lesson 7. In the note number 1, in the local newspaper it was reported that scientists found 8 deer in 12 square miles. How many deer do they expect to find in 51 square miles? So in this equation we can put this into 8 deer in 12 square miles. Can put it like that, and they say we want 51. We want the number of deers in 51. So we know the relation here is a 2 to 3 relation. And we just multiplied 4 on both sides to get this. So in order to get 51, we have to multiply this by 17 and also this by 17, which gives us 34. And C would be our answer. In Easton Middle School, out of every 5 students in the school, 2 are girls. There are 355 students in the school. What is the total number of girls in Easton Middle School? Okay, so to start this problem, we'd have 355 students, and we divide this by 5 to get 71. And since we know that 2 of them are just girls, we just multiply this by 2 to get 142. And B would be our answer. Yeah. Number 3. An automobile factory produced 300 cars in 6 days. If the factory keeps producing cars at the same rate, how many days will the factory need to produce 400 cars? Okay, since we know the rate is 300 cars in 6 days, we want to know how many days it'll take for 400 cars to be made. And we can tell this by just dividing 6 on both sides. For 300 divided by 6 and 6 divided by 6 to get a ratio. And we get 50 to 1, in which we just multiplied 6 on both sides to get 300 to 6. And to do this problem now, we would have to multiply 8 and 8, because 8 times 50 is 400, and we want to do the same thing as we did as this top ratio. So we get 8 on this, and that's how you know the answer is B. Okay, number 4. Out of every 8 students at Preston Junior High, 6 students study Spanish. What is the number of students who study Spanish if the total number of students is 320? Okay, so we start off by dividing this by 8, which gives us 40. And from that, we can just multiply 40 to get the amount of students who study Spanish, which is 240. And that's how I know your answer is D. Now, number 5. At Oven Ready Bakery, the bakery bakes 580 breads in 16 hours. If the bakery keeps baking bread at the same rate, how many breads will it bake in 12 hours? So, to start this problem, we have our rate here, which is 480 breads in 16 hours. So we'll put our 12 right here because this is the hour section. And then I think we will start to divide this by the most common divisor, which is actually 16. So we get, if we divide both sides by 16, we get 30 to 1 ratio. Now to get from 12 to 1, we multiply 12, and so we have to do 12 for here too. So 30 times 12 is 360, and that's how you know C is your answer again. Out of 9 animals, number 6, out of 9 animals at the local zoos, 2 are birds. How many birds are at the zoo if the total number of animals is 81? Okay, so out of 9 animals, there are 2 birds. We would just have to divide 81 by 9 to get 9. And since we know that out of every two animals at the zoo, there are two birds. Since there's 9, we just multiply 9 by 2 to get 18. So our answer will be B. Alright, so the ratio of boys to girls in Stanton Middle School is 2 to 3. Which of the following ratios is equivalent to the ratio of boys to girls? So for this one, what we'd have to do is, since we know that these the ratio is 2 to 3, which is 2 boys, 3 girls. We know the following, which we can just look here and see the answer choices, which fit best. This case, it would be D. Because we multiply these by 2 to get 4 to 6, get D. And now number 8. For every 6 blue cars, there are 4 red cars. So 6 to 4. In the parking lot, which of the following ratios is equivalent to the ratio of blue cars to red cars? A local thrift store sold 15 shirts, and that is combined. So we'll get rid of this. Which of the following is ratios equivalent to the ratio of blue cars to red cars? So to get this in the simplest ratio, we can just divide by 2 to get 3 to 2 ratio, which would be A. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next lesson, which would be lesson 8.